Hey everyone,
Hi guys,
it's JD and
Natalie.
the awesome Natalie. Guys, we are live here broadcasting to you directly from where we at, Matt?
We are at St. Mary's School in Oak Ridge for their Gala of Lights.
That's right. So now I'm gonna let you talk to them for just a minute. I want to check their connections. We wanted to go ahead and go live while the doors just opened. I don't know if you know that.
Mm-hmm. People are coming in.
People are starting to come in. So
they are sold out tonight. Yeah. Every seat is taken, which is so great. I think the last count was 145. So that's really great that we're able to, get together again and be in person, as well as join us online from the safety of your own home, from the comfort of your own couch. Hopefully maybe on this nasty weather you have your fire going maybe, or a glass of wine, or some other, maybe something hot to drink. But don't forget, we have an auction coming up. It's a live auction that we're going to be doing, and you guys can participate as well. You don't have to be members of St. Mary's to participate. You just have to go online to jdsauctions.com, go to current auctions. If you've already registered, then that's great. If you haven't, then go ahead and get registered now, and then you can start bidding on any of the items that we have up for auction, our live auction tonight. We'd love to have you. The school, right there. The school would love for you to participate and be very appreciative for your funds and for your donations for those items, right? So it's a twofold. You get an item, and then you also get to donate. So it's a twofold donation, if you will. And we're really excited to be here tonight. It's a really pretty event. Unfortunately, they had planned it originally to be outside, but the weather kind of got us all down. But they made it look just like it was supposed to be outside. So it's a pretty courtyard area. There's some tents set up with all of their silent auction items, which they have quite a few of. And then, of course, our area over here. So it's really nice, and we're so happy that you guys are watching, and we hope that you also join us. They have some really cool packages for their live auction. So please, if that's something that you're interested in, anybody can bid. Again, anybody can bid. And we might have a stand. Let's see if we can
adjust that now.
Yes, let's see if we can do this.
There we go. Is the porch long enough there?
Yep, it is.
Adjust your screen some.
Whoa, there we go.
How's that?
Yeah, you get to see the whole.
No, we don't. You guys aren't looking up our noses now.
I know. I'm glad it's clean. Make sure of that.
That's awesome. So let's so have you talked to them about, what I'm excited about tonight, Natalie, is, for one, not everybody can actually be there.
Right.
For a couple different reasons. Number one is, we didn't have enough tickets for everybody. Of course, we wanted to be here. And number two, not everyone has had their vaccination yet. And we certainly don't want to put anyone in danger of being here for the coronavirus. But the exciting thing is, you are going to be able to participate live right here. We're going to show you around. Hopefully, we're going to do some interviews, I hope. I'm going to try to round some of those people up while you entertain them. But, it's just an exciting opportunity
to participate.
And
participate in a way that we haven't really done before, and anybody can participate.
That's right.
So if you're interested in any items, go ahead and get your bidding finger ready to go ahead and click away.
That's right. Now, what we need to do is, there's actually some silent auction items that you at home are going to be able to bid on.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I'm going to try to figure out how to get a link posted on here. Some of you maybe don't even know who we are. But that's okay.
But hi.
Hi. So I'm Jason, and this is Natalie.
And we're JD's Realty and Auction.
We own JD's Realty and Auction, but we love, more importantly, Natalie, I've said this 100 times. I know you've heard me say it. If we could do this for a living,
I know, right?
We would.
Yeah.
But it doesn't pay very well.
No, but that's not the point. That's what the point is that we get to get.
That's why we can't do it for a living.
And then we get to support these really great organizations, right? So tonight we're helping support St. Mary's in Oak Ridge, so St. Mary's Catholic School, which is a very diverse school that has kids from all walks of life.
Yes.
And that's what we're here to support, is supporting, letting children go to St. Mary's, getting quality education, religious-based education, and one of the best educations in a really great school system. For sometimes a reduced price. The school works with families and tries to work with them monetarily to get afford the opportunity to everyone to go to get a really, really quality education. And tonight for our Raise the Paddle, all the funds are going to go to getting kids free lunches.
I mean, how cool is that?
Right, because everybody needs to eat and everybody deserves food.
Absolutely.
And every child should never go hungry, especially at school.
Well, and how about they shouldn't have to worry about or being. Here's the thing: the kids shouldn't have to be embarrassed at lunch, right? You just shouldn't. And fortunately, some of you have an opportunity to be able to prevent that from happening.
Absolutely.
And tonight, you've got your shot. Tonight, you've got a chance at making a difference.
Absolutely.
And that's what's important. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. What we're doing is giving you that opportunity to make a difference tonight.
And in a fun way. In a fun and exciting, hopefully entertaining way.
Well, hey, look, if I'm going to be here, it's going to be entertaining.
Right. That's true.
So you want to show, can they see?
Well, I kind of did a little bit. So you see in the very, very back there, that's where all of the silent auction items are located. So they have two really long tents with all these really great and fun items. And as Jason said, there's going to be a few of them that you can actually bid on, which is exciting. Another way to participate, again, without actually being here and not being part of the live auction. So, but later on, we will also have the live auction, and you guys can participate in that as well. Just go to jdsauctions.com in order to participate. Get registered now if you've never registered with us before. Get that out of the way. It's a really quick, maybe 2-minute process. You'll put in a credit card, and they will ping your card for $1, but it will put it right back on. And that's just to ensure that you're an actual human being and not a robot trying to access our site. And then you can bid on any of the items there. And we hope to see you guys. You will be able to see and hear and participate in that way. The chat will be open. You'll be chatting with me. So if you have any questions, chat away. And I hope to be able to answer those questions for you during the live portion of the auction. This is an exciting time, and we're really, really happy that you guys could be here.
Okay, I got a victim.
Oh, okay.
You're up.
Come on in.
Hi.
Say hello
hi,
to everyone at home.
Hi.
So, you want to just maybe who you are, what you do?
Sure. My name is.
The day is finally here.
Hey, there's no rules here tonight. See?
We're great. Got it. Thank you. I'm a parent at St. Mary's.
Awesome.
And I have 2 children here now, and my youngest will be starting in the fall. And since we've come to St. Mary's, I've enjoyed volunteering here. It's a really wonderful school. It's done so many good things for my children and our family.
Yeah, that's great. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing with the gala tonight? What's that going for?
This Gala of Lights helps to close the gap between the cost of running our spectacular school and keeping high standards, and also the gap between running the school and the tuition receipts.
Right. So you open up the opportunities for maybe lower income kids to be able to participate, come and get a really stellar education, and get a religious background education as well.
It benefits the school to have the resources it needs, right, at a high standard, and also to provide the sense of community that it does.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming and talking with us. Yeah, absolutely. And you will see your paddle, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good evening. So again, just one of the parents that have children, multiple children going to this school, and there's just a lot of benefits that St. Mary's has. And if you have any questions about maybe enrolling your child in St. Mary's, please check out St. Mary's website. I don't have that offhand, but I can get that for you guys later. And make sure that if you have any questions about what you're donating towards, that you get a chance to look that up and really see for yourself the benefits of going to St. Mary's, or at least helping other children go to St. Mary's. So we're back. That was a really great little conversation.
Hey, look, listen, I told him that there's no rules tonight.
Yeah.
Like, again, this is the first time that St. Mary's had an opportunity, as Natalie said earlier, to bring this to your living room and have an opportunity to participate. And it kind of, it's I don't want to say it's sad, but it is in a way that we can't have the entire family, right?
Oh,
like everybody.
It's disappointing, right? Of course.
Disappointing is a good word.
Absolutely. We're disappointed that not everybody could come and join us in this awesome space that they have created tonight. It's really magical how they turned a regular gym into just kind of a pretty courtyard that you would expect maybe like a little beer garden in, where you can go sit and have your masks off and enjoy yourselves once again, right? Because it's like the reintegration process. And that's what we're kind of seeing tonight.
That's right.
And that's neat. But not everybody can be here, and we understand that. And so we opened up the opportunity. We all came together and said, how can we make this better for everybody? And that's new parents included, that's you at home, that's Catholics and non-Catholics who are able to come together and be together in a way that, is kind of weird and different, but neat at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
And of all the things that COVID has done for us, right? Oh my gosh, it has shown us that we can be together in these weird situations.
Be innovative, be creative.
Absolutely.
Right?
Creative.
And this is what we do. This is how we're able to bring it to you. So one of the things I got to try to figure out is I want to make sure that I can post a link on here in a few minutes of anyone who wants to bid on anything that's in the silent auction, right? So you see the link, it's scrolling right there. If you want to bid on the live, and you're going to be able to participate in the Raise the Paddle tonight for the first time ever from home.
Yeah.
Super excited.
So because it's the first time ever, don't expect perfection.
There might be some hiccups.
There may be some hiccups, but we're going to do our very, very best to get your bids in, okay?
Yeah.
And then, of course, work through any issues that we might have. There's going to be a live chat that's available. So if you have questions or have problems, you just bring that to my attention. I'm going to be the one that you'll be chatting with.
So it'll be her fault. It'll be her fault.
Okay. I hope not. I'm going to do my best to make sure that, we can do this without a hitch. But of course, this is the first time, so there may be some hiccups, and we're just going to apologize ahead of time. And, hope that everybody has a really great time tonight. We're excited. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm getting close to getting to the link here. There we go. So again, we're gonna post a link on this video in the comments for you to be able to go and see all the items that are coming up, right? So hang on just a second, bear with me. And we're gonna test this. I want to make sure that it's working properly. Okay. Yes. Yeah. This is 100% on yours. Yeah. Yeah. So you should be able to pull it up now. what I would love for someone to do here, I would love for you to be able to click on the link now, on the link we just posted, and give me a thumbs up if it's working properly. Natalie's back.
Yes, because we have someone new to talk to. So
Do we do?
Yes, we do.
Yes. All right, my man. So right here, we are broadcasting live. If you would, just kind of tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Hey guys, I'm Jason Freese. I'm the athletic director here at St. Mary's. Also, I'm going to be playing some music tonight. You might be able to over here behind me right now, and we'll also be having some dance music here around 9 o'clock. So it's going to be an exciting night.
Yes. You hear that?
Oh, I
9
heard
o'clock. So, Jason, you don't know this, but we've got a sitter, we think, until 9:45, 10 o'clock. So there's a high probability you might be able to see some of her moves tonight.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing
Not mine.
I'm hoping to see everybody's dance moves tonight.
You know, Jason, we were just talking, you being a technical guy, you being the AD here. I mean, you get innovation, you get creativity, obviously. We're just super excited to be able to bring this to everyone at home right now.
Absolutely.
And create memories and be able to go back and watch it. Maybe we have someone who just can't even watch it tonight, but later next week it's going to be there for them. I mean, how cool is that?
I think it's just a great opportunity. I think this is just some cutting edge stuff, and it's really exciting for us just to bring all this technology tonight. And all of you at home watching and enjoying, I hope you have a great night, and this is the start of something special.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. Hey, he'll be playing music all night, guys. Right there. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us, guys. And again, my bride, come on back in. This is Natalie Diehl. She owns JD's Realty and Auction, and I'm just kind of the figurehead of the place. Thanks for joining us. Again, we're at St. Mary's in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. We may have people watching this all across the country.
Let's hope so. Let's absolutely hope so.
You want to talk about Oak
Sure.
Ridge for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah. So when we may have someone watching from, I don't know, Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
That has
Nevada.
Is it Nevada or Nevada?
Nevada.
I'm gonna go with Nevada.
I'm from the West, and we call it Nevada.
Okay, then I'll call it Nevada then, since you're from the West. But a bit about Oak Ridge. For those of you who don't know, Oak Ridge is a pretty special place for the United States.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Most people, I'm assuming, know about the Manhattan Project, and it was developed right here.
Right.
We have
5 miles up the street.
Right, absolutely, at the nuclear plant. So that's still working today. And what's really cool about Oak Ridge, also known as Secret City,
Secret City.
it has this huge history, right? But it has a really short history. So it didn't really happen until the late 30s, right?
Exactly.
And with the reason behind it, as we probably all know, maybe some of you don't, but it was to end World War II.
Yep.
And this city was dirt roads. They built homes really, really fast. And the way it's laid out is very much, if you've ever been on military installations, it's very much like a military installation because it was built by the military in the beginning.
Yep.
But it has a really neat history, a close-knit history, and it's just a special place.
It is. It is a very special place because this city has so much history, and this school has so much history. St. Mary's is just an unbelievable, I'm going to call it educational institution.
Yes.
Because it is. It's way more than just a church.
Oh, absolutely.
Now it's that too, right? But it's just so much more than that.
Right. It's more than just a school, right? So you have the opportunity, the children here, the kids here up to eighth grade, get an opportunity to have, a faith-based background in their education, but also a really good education. And it's something that not everybody gets an opportunity at. But tonight we're raising funds to help children who can't necessarily afford the tuition of a private school get a private school education. You don't have to live in Oak Ridge to be able to participate or have kids
go to St. Mary's in Oak Ridge. You can be from out of the area. We know people from Clinton. There's parents from Clinton that are here. There are parents from Knoxville that are here, and they really believe in the education system that they have here. They believe in the faith that they have here. But you also don't have to be Catholic to have your kids go here either. It's just a really great program, and we hope that you look into it if that's something that maybe interests you. But what we're doing tonight is bridging the gap for tuition, and that's such an important thing. And we have someone here who could probably talk to you a little more about that.
Talk
So
to
come
us.
on in. Say hello.
Natalie, go ahead.
What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the purpose of tonight on the Gala of Light. Yes. And can you just introduce yourself to everyone?
Sure. Oh my goodness, my hair is looking a little crazy. Sorry about that, people watching. My name is Allison. I am the director of admissions here. I also
the perfect person.
Well,
to talk about it.
yes. So there's director of development is also a great one. I'm sure she'll be over later on in the night as well. But St. Mary's is definitely one of those family schools where everyone kind of knows everybody. Everybody has just a big heart. And so to help tonight is just a fundraiser to help us keep the school going and to really benefit the kids. We do a lot of tuition assistance for our kids here at St. Mary's, and we offer that to all students, regardless if you are Catholic or not Catholic. There's a whole process that we have families go through, and so we're able to offer assistance to people who need it and give them an amazing education and an atmosphere that you really can't describe. One of those atmospheres that it's really hard to pinpoint a single word, what it actually means. You just can't. And so
But I think one of the words you can say is safety.
Oh,
right?
sure.
You feel
Yeah.
you feel very safe here.
Yeah.
Not safe in the way of worrying about outside things.
Sure.
They can express themselves in a safe
Yeah,
way without
absolutely.
worrying about
Yes.
being looked at differently, even though they came from a different background. But yeah.
Absolutely. It's a very open environment. So we have a lot of families that just come here specifically for the academics, regardless of the religious background, because we are open to all faiths. But they feel loved and just cared for regardless of their background. That's not something we really look at here. It's just, you're here. How can we help you be successful? How can we help you progress? Exactly. Be the best you, because God has given us all specific gifts and qualities, and it's hard to develop those without a well-rounded education, and that's what we offer here. We have music and art and Spanish classes. They'll start in our pre-kindergarten class.
Oh my goodness.
And so it's so it's one of those things where you start early to develop those talents that you've been blessed with, and we really teach the whole child here. We not just an academic aspect. Everything is just really talked about and really nurtured. So it's an amazing environment, and we're so grateful to have this fundraiser. We do it annually to really just help the school raise money for all of those that need tuition assistance or just to keep the building on. Tonight we're doing a specific Raise the Paddle for unfunded lunches. So
Which is
tune in for that.
Yes, which is amazing. We'll talk about that again in a little bit.
Yeah.
About Raise the Paddle and what they're doing that for.
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you so much for coming. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
I love the energy, and this is amazing. You guys.
Oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. I can't take credit for the planning. We have a whole committee that's really gone to great lengths to just make this a spectacular night.
Yes.
So they have done a tremendous job, and I'm gonna go grab some of them so they can send them over so they can tell you all about how they did that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you so much.
And
Bye,
we'll
everybody.
be seeing you again.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
So there you have it, everyone. The reason for tonight, or one of the many reasons for tonight, of course, is to raise funds so St. Mary's can continue providing a quality education for children of all denominations, all faiths, and foster just the whole person right? And making good stewards of the community, and who will go on to do great and wonderful things, you know, in our community and, you know, in the world. That's what we're here to do. We're here for the kids, and we're so thankful that you guys are here watching us and hopefully participating. Again, you don't have to be a member of St. Mary's Church. You don't have to be a member, or your child doesn't have to go to school here in order for you to participate. If that's something that you feel compelled to do, or you just like the items that we're going to have as part of the live auction and some of the silent auction items, then, you know, go ahead and bid. And, you know, we really appreciate your support in any way that you can give it, whether it's just watching us here right now, or providing funds later on for Raise the Cattle, or while we're doing our auction and receiving items as a way of you donating. So we appreciate everything that you do. We appreciate you coming tonight, and we're really excited about having this event. Hi, are you coming to interview? That's what you were saying. Come on in. Say hello to everybody at home. Yes. So, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I am Megan Perilla. I am a parent of two wonderful children that come to St. Mary's, a fifth grader, Gabriella, and a first grader, Gabriel.
Oh my goodness.
So my hands are full.
Hands are full.
Hands are full. But anyways, I am part of the Gala committee.
Oh,
so
great.
yes, so here we are
So
at the Gala.
tell me about, or tell everybody about the process here. For the Gala.
Like planning.
Yes. Was that?
Yeah.
Because you're a volunteer, right?
Yes. We are all volunteers.
Yeah.
All of the Gala committees volunteer except for one. Our development director, Michelle Golden, is amazing, and she came halfway through our process of planning.
Wow.
So thank the Lord.
Yes.
She came.
Yes.
But when we first started planning, we did not know that we were going to even be able to host an in-person event.
Oh gosh. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Kind of up in the air still.
Yeah. It was fully. We will do an online auction and a pickup dinner, and those are that's it. That's the Gala this year. And we heard that Knoxville Catholic was doing an outside event.
Yeah.
And we said, well, that's an idea.
Yeah.
So we pitched it to Sister Ruth Blanchette, the principal here, and she was like,
Let's do
it.
Yeah.
And so we had planned for this outdoor event with minimal decorations, because why do you need decorations outside?
Right. That's God's decorations, right?
That's right. That's right. 4 tents, you know, very simple.
Yeah.
That was key. Simple. And then, let's see, 10 days out, we got the forecast.
Oh no. And the heart sank.
And we did prayers every day.
Right.
For the rain to go away. And the more, 100% chance.
Right.
We said,
The closer we got. Yeah.
we're not going to put our wonderful donors in the rain.
Right.
And
Or
cold
intense.
in the wind.
Yeah.
And the wind was coming southeast, which would not be blocked from this wonderful building that we're in right now.
Goodness. Yeah.
So we would have had to really, it would not have been good.
No. And things would have been a lot different. We wouldn't have been able to probably host an online event because the internet being outside.
Right.
So it would have mostly been online, not online, but in-person only bidding.
Right.
So you guys at home wouldn't have been able to participate.
Yeah.
So the silver lining, though, is that we get to have
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And amazing, right? So amazing job you guys did.
Thank you so
here.
much. We
Oh my
tried to
gosh.
bring the outdoors in. I don't know if you showed the courtyard.
Yes. So
But,
I mean,
yeah, let me get out of the way.
whoops, that way.
So-
Opposite. There we go.
There we go.
See?
Yep. So the courtyard over here was going to be our centerpiece, if you will, of the outdoor event. And we said, we cannot host the gala now that we've advertised it outdoors without having it on courtyard.
Yes.
So we have some engineered, we have a lot of men to thank for building this and making it look outdoorsy.
And I'll tell you, they did a fantastic job. It's kind of hard to tell with the
Light.
everything else that's kind of going on right now, but it is exactly what I think it would look like outside, just placed inside.
Right.
And it's amazing. And they did a really great job.
Yeah.
I commend you guys,
Thank you.
especially on such short notice, to kind of turn it around into something else.
Yes.
I think you've done a fantastic job, and it looks beautiful.
Thank you. And we're just hoping that it raises all sorts of.
Can I get you anything?
I'm good. Thank you very much for right now, anyway.
Oh,
Would you
well,
like to say hello? Yes.
I got appetizers.
Excellent. And you guys get appetizers too. Make this a fun event at home. Get yourself a drink and
Yes.
sit back, get your fluffies on, and get ready to bid. We got bidding finger, right there. If you haven't registered, go ahead and register online now. Thank you so much
You're
for
so
coming
welcome.
by.
You're so
I
welcome.
appreciate it. Go have fun.
I'm gonna
Eat your
go eat
appetizers.
before we do announcements.
Yes, thank you. So hard work all the way around, right, to get this event put together from just volunteers. These are parents who are coming in and taking their time to create an event because it's so important, right? This is really a really important event for St. Mary's. The funds that they receive goes right back to St. Mary's. It's not going someplace else. You know that the funds that you put into it tonight will help kids come to St. Mary's, bridge the gap with tuition. We'll be able to get meals at a discounted rate or even free. That's the point for the Raise the Paddle tonight, is to really get kids to be able to eat and ensure that they have a meal, because no child needs to be hungry during lunch and watch everybody else eat. No child needs that. No child needs to feel embarrassed because they just can't, their parents can't afford a lunch. They need to have a lunch. They need to be able to sustain those brains and that energy so they can really reap the best benefit out of this really stellar education that everybody's receiving, the kids are receiving here at St. Mary's. So thank you all for coming and joining us tonight. We'll be having a live auction later on. We're just filling up. We've just kind of gotten started here, but we're starting to fill up. We have about 145 seats to fill. Everything is sold out, which is amazing. So much support from the community with St. Mary's, and we hope that we also see your support later on tonight. But if this is all that we have from you, then we thank you so much for coming and watching and participating in this way. And
What's up? Hey, I've been coordinating, baby.
I guess so. You
I
kinda
coordinate.
lost me.
No, I'm sorry. I've been coordinating.
My co-host here.
Listen, I've got a couple special surprises coming.
Oh.
Yeah, something that even the organizers don't know about.
Oh, which means I don't even know.
You don't know about it. No one knows about it except for me and one other fellow. So I'm working it.
Okay.
It's not a done deal yet.
Uh-oh.
And we got a super special guest coming up here tonight. I was able to wrangle her in. She's going to stop by soon. People are starting to have a good time.
Yes.
I mean, I hope you guys are having fun tonight. Again, I know we wish you were here, but
we understand.
hey, yeah. It would be kind of cool if we had like two-way cameras, although some people at home would be like, no, I'm good.
Like on Zoom, it's just like
Yeah.
it's like the picture of their dog.
Yeah, like they got like a top on, no pants.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what you do on Zoom now. Like that's COVID.
You do on Zoom.
Oh, everybody doesn't do that
I'm pretty sure no one does that.
on Zoom. When you're on a Zoom call, you actually wear pants and everything.
Yeah, I'm fully dressed and shoes. So sometimes slippers, but something on my feet.
Oh,
So
well, in that case,
maybe you don't want to be zooming.
Oh, well,
Maybe
maybe not.
Hi Kim, thanks for coming in. So how do you bid? You go to jdsauctions.com, hit current auctions. If you haven't registered with us before, Jason's going to get that banner going again. If you haven't registered with us before, go ahead and quickly register. It only takes about 2 minutes to complete. If you have registered with us before, just go ahead into the auction and click register. Make sure you're signed in and all those things, and then you'll be able to bid on our awesome live auction items. You only have a few, but it's going to be awesome. And we are so thankful that that you're here. And thanks for the question. I hope I answered it for you. I'm going to say yes. I did. All right, guys. So we are here. If you've just tuned in, we're here at the Gala of Lights at St. Mary's in Oak Ridge. And we're here at the front. This is their fundraiser, their annual fundraiser. And we're so excited to be here. It's such a great cause. And if you haven't already, you see JD's Auctions down here, right there, jdsauctions.com. And you go ahead and register to bid. You can see all of our auctions, but we especially want you to tune into the Gala of Lights, the St. Mary's Gala of Lights auction that's happening tonight. And that will be a live auction. We haven't done this in a really long time, where we're going to have the webcam up so you can hear us, you can see what's going on, you can see the crowd, and then you can live chat with us. So if you have any questions or if you just want to say hi during that portion, then you're more than welcome to. I'll be on the computer running the live portion or the computer portion of the auction, representing your bids to the rest of everybody else. And we welcome you to go ahead and register before anything starts, because it's good to get that done now, right? It's good to get registered now, just in case you have any problems or you run into any glitches. You don't want to run into a point where we're on the block and we're auctioning and you haven't registered yet, because then you can't bid. So register now so you have the opportunity to bid when it's the opportunity to bid.
So I think they're going to make some opening announcements.
Okay, great.
So we might take just a little bit of a pause, and
we'll be back.
Yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to our Gala of Lights. If I haven't met you, my name is Michelle Goldman. I'm your new development director. I think I'm almost at 2 months here at St. Mary's. So if I have not met you, I promise you I will. So welcome. I want to give just a moment of gratitude for all of you for being here. I think it's wonderful that we're all gathering. It's wonderful that we're all here together to support this beautiful community. I would like to honor and recognize a few special guests that we have here. Father Shelton is here. One of our favorite alums, Father Chris Michelson, is here. Father Mark Schuster from St. John Newman Parish is here. We're honored to have the president of Knoxville Catholic High School, Dickie Sombriak. We're honored to have some school board members here too. Helen Wilder, John Hutt, and the president of Baltimore, Dave Beck. They're never the last ones, they're the top of our hearts. Our Dominican sisters are all here tonight, and we are just glad. And of course, that includes our amazing, I call her the sun, our principal, Sister Marie Blanchett. I also would like to recognize our faculty and staff in St. Mary's. We are just so thrilled to have quite a few of them here. Some of them are with special guests as well, but we are just blessed to have them. They're the ones that make this place as special as we all know it to be. They're also the ones that lent us their students, lent us their talent to pull tonight off. So big round of applause for our faculty and staff. I'd like to recognize a few of them too, because they really have gone above and beyond. So I'm going to start with Coach Jason DeVries, who's also our DJ tonight, who has lent us his space for the last couple of days and let us walk through all of his gym classes so that we could get things together. He figured out a way to still do PE while we were setting up tables these last 2 days. So big thank you for Coach. Thank you also to Timothy Karen, our middle school teacher. He is the IT behind this night, and we just asked him if it had something that has a plug or string. We asked him, so he's our guru. So thank you. I'd also like to recognize our office staff, because without them this would have never happened. So Laura Palacios, she is here. She's usually the front line who receives the checks and the phone calls. So thank you so much for Laura. Tiffany's back can't be here tonight, but thank you to Tiffany. She's the one to make sure that we can pay for everything. So thank you to Tiffany. Our assistant principal, and she wears 25 hats. Mrs. Kendall Dugan, she is the website, she is the links, we sent her an email, we just asked her in passing and she gets it done, so I'm so grateful to Kendall. And my part is with my office mate, who you also know, and you know, the director of admission, Allison Patton. You will see her work. She worked tirelessly this week to put a sweet video that we're going to see later on in the evening. But she knows, if I didn't know who somebody was, I asked her to give me all the background story. So she is my other half here at St. Mary's, Allison Patton. Thank you. And before I step away, because I know that many of you are probably getting a little itchy because I'm running along, I do want to say this, that I am a Catholic school parent. Both of my daughters went through St. John Newman, and my youngest is a sophomore at Asheville Catholic. I reached out to Sister Blanchette a couple months ago, and I heard that there was this position available because I thought that I could learn my talents here. I didn't quite know how this would all work out, but after I came the very first time and met her, I fell in love. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know you all know that this is a special place. So this is my third Catholic school in the diocese that I've been exposed to, but I have to say, I know the foundation here is love, and love is what made this event happen tonight. And that is because of these 4 incredible women that I have spent the last 2 months with, who have been gracious enough to allow me into their lives and into their circle. I give them all the credit, but they have made this happen. So real quickly, 4 months ago, we didn't think we were having a gala. We didn't know what the world looked like. It was filled with uncertainty. My understanding is they got together, they figured out they could do a virtual gala, and about 3 months ago, they decided they could do it in person. And by golly, they figured it out. So they thought, we'll do it outside. That'll be safe. That'll be compliant. It'll be easy. And then Mother Nature had other plans. So we are fortunate that sometimes the forecast here in East Tennessee changes in 12 hours. We were fortunate that God gave us 3 days to pull everything that was planned for Columbus parking lot inside. But I will tell you that there is heart in these women, and I know people always give credit to their committees, but this would have never happened. These are women of young children. These are women that work. These are women that have a lot of responsibility, and they were here 12, 18 hours a day. They made this happen. We had Megan's father here 2 days ago building these poles. We have wires that you can't see holding things up. This is a labor of love, and that is what this school is all about, and I hope that you will all remember that tonight. The purpose of tonight is for us to support this sweet, sweet school that never denies anyone an education here. And we need your help in order to bridge that gap. This is a place of love, love, love. And these women have given everything. So I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I thank their husbands and their children because they have all been here and have given everything. So a round of applause for them. They deserve all the credit. So I'm going to just have to stand up, please. I'm going to start with our committee chair, Andrea Orton. Megan Perella. Amy Snyder. And Amazing Wife Pop. They are wonderful. Before I turn it over to Megan, I also want to thank our sponsors, thank our supporters. I especially want to thank our diamond sponsor, Scott Dempsey from Energy Solutions. Mr. Dempsey, would you please stand up? Thank you so much for helping us make this happen. Scott Dempsey is also our golf coach, so he wears a couple hats here. So thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. If there's anything I can do for you, please just grab me. And if I have not met you, please come and introduce yourself, or I will find you. So thank you so much. So I'd like to turn it on over to our committee, one of our committee women, Megan Perella. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited to see everybody here. Like Michelle said, we did not expect to have an in-person event. And so my heart is so full right now, just to A, that we have everybody here, and B, that we're indoors and not in the rain and the cold and the wind. So a couple logistical announcements before we start eating. The first thing is, if you haven't done so already, please go over to our photo booth. The photo booth is made by our Sign Gypsies, Yard Signs by Sign Gypsies. Yeah, Sister Jen the Vanna White over here. Take lots of pictures this evening, okay? And I'm sure you guys haven't seen it already all around the room, in the bathroom, on your tables, but make sure that you use hashtag SNSOR Gala 2021, or you can email your pictures to development@stmarysoakridge.org. Again, you've got little tent cards around the table, around everybody's table should have them. So make sure that you tag us when you take your pictures. Also, for those that have not registered yet, which I hope you all have, make sure you register at biddingforgood.com. Okay, that is how you're going to be able to bid on all these wonderful auction items that are under the tents in the back of the gym. Okay, so a few things about biddingforgood.com. If you need help or you need a proxy bidder, please come see one of our fabulous Dominican sisters. I know you can't recognize them, so wait, raise your hands. Or come and see one of the Gala committee members, and we will help you figure out how to log in your name and your credit card information. Anything you need, we could be proxy bidders. So with that said, Bidding for Good is like an eBay platform. So you can put a maximum bid in so that you don't have to sit there and view your phone all night long, because we don't want you to. We want you mingling. So make sure you go in and put your maximum bid. Also, as you're browsing all of the awesome auction items we have in the back, you're going to notice on the cards there's a QR code. All you have to do is get your phone out. I'm sure everybody has a smartphone, right? Get your phone out, get the camera up, and scan the QR code. Hit the button that pops up. It's a Safari button. Click on it. It's going to take you straight to that auction item. So, I know we got high technology here at St. Mary's. I don't know about other places, but we did it. Also, if you sign up for email alerts through Bidding for Good, it will let you know if you've been outbid. So just a reminder, you are bidding against remote bidders. We have live stream going on right now. Hello, everybody at home. And we've had this auction up and running for a week now. So you are bidding against remote bidders. So if you sign up with your email, Bidding for Good will let you know if you've been outbid. So once again, you don't have to sit there and monitor your phone all night long. Make sure you have your final bids in by 8 o'clock. The online auction closes at 8, and the premier live auction, the premier auction items, which are located in your program, that closes at 8:10. So make sure that you get your bids in. So drink tickets. We do have a cash bar. If you do not bring cash, that's okay, no big deal. Turn to the first page of your program. There's a QR code there. Scan it. It's going to take you to the Bidding for Good website where you can buy more drink tickets. Once you've done so, go to the check-in table over by Amanda. Amanda, raise your hand. And they will give you some drink tickets. So speaking of drinks, please tip our bartenders. They're working effortlessly over there to keep us happy. And a special thank you to Miss Nancy Johnson for donating and brewing one of the beers that you guys have tonight. Okay, I'm sure you guys are all hungry by now, right? Okay, so before we eat and before we have Father come up and say the blessing, special thank you to Buffalo Mountain Grill and Chef Pam Phillips. They have been so gracious, working through all the up and downs and the back and forth of outside, inside, this many people, that many people. So we really do appreciate how gracious you've been to us. And we have wonderful high school and St. Mary's School servers and sisters. So special thank you to them as well for volunteering their time. One logistical note, when you get to the plate table, if you will please let sister know if you need a vegetarian dish or if you're gluten-free so she can pass that information along. Also, when you get to the toppings, there are tongs, so if you wish to grab a clean tong and put your own topping, the toppings on your bratwurst or your knockwurst, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so those are located over there. And without further ado, Father, will you please come say the blessing?
It's the first time in a year I've seen people's faces. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father, we thank you for the gift of your Son and for your Spirit. We thank you for the gift of our families and for the blessings that you poured upon our school, especially the blessing of all those gathered here tonight and those who've made this night possible. We ask that you bless the food and our conversation. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. All right, let's eat.
And we're back.
Hey, everybody. We are back.
So it's time to eat. So that means you too, if you haven't gotten anything to eat for dinner, then, this would be a really great time to fix you up something as we get ready to get ready for our own meals. But we want to say thank you so much for attending, and we hope to see you later on in the silent auction.
Yeah, I mean,
as
we're
well
not.
as the live auction.
So I don't know. we're just gonna keep rolling. I mean, oh, hang on. You got a guest coming in.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Natalie, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for coming. This
Absolutely.
is amazing. All the way from Clinton.
Yeah,
Which
all
is,
the way.
You know, really, really far. But people think that it's far away. Well, we are so happy that you're here, and thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. I'm a huge supporter of St. Mary's. All three of our sons are St. Mary's school graduates. My nephew is. And then tonight, so one brother is a bartender. My sister-in-law is the chef cooking the food tonight. Mom is back in the kitchen washing dishes.
It's a family affair tonight.
We're Frank's deep in here tonight, guys.
I
I'm
am.
gonna tell you.
We love St. Mary's. It's a great school. Academically, they do an outstanding job. I know a lot of folks see that they continuously produce science winners. My own three sons studied at high school and college with degrees because of St. Mary's.
A good foundation is started too.
Absolutely. And then most importantly, they teach our young people and reinforce what's taught at home, which is to give God all the glory. And so that's why it's easy to help St. Mary's.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So what do you think your kids would say their favorite part of going to school here was?
Oh goodness. I think the closeness of the staff, the parental involvement, so the parents get involved, and I don't know if you were live streaming the comments at the beginning from the development director about love.
Yeah.
This, I mean, that is truly, it's not cliche, it's here, and
It's real.
Yes, it is. And, you know, the one thing I love about the school, especially being a woman and three boys, kids mess up. You know, they make mistakes. And with a spirit of love and understanding that we're human, they guide the young people through the mistakes to better choices. And that's
And something that you won't necessarily see in other places, right? It just kind of fostered the environment, fostered here for that.
Yes.
You know, so many times with other schools, possibly, that you can see that maybe a teacher is able to do that.
Yes.
But it's not necessarily the complete environment. I think that's what we see here is a complete environment, right? It is a spiritual environment that fosters that type of goodness and wholeness for each kid.
Absolutely. Yeah. And one of the things I remember, Atticus was our first son.
I love that name.
Yeah.
Is it based off of the book?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, that's
Yes.
one of my favorites. That's wonderful.
Yes.
I love it.
So the sister at that time, who was the principal, she said, you know, one of the things about St. Mary's is we set the bar here.
Yeah.
And, you know, she said the student may not reach that, but you have to set the bar high and they're going to get further than they're ever going to get instead of setting it low. And I've never forgotten it. Never forgot her face. I never forgot the moment that she said that. And I was like, this is the place.
And that makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes.
You know, always trying to achieve better.
Yes.
May not be where everybody else or where the standard or that height is.
Yes.
But if you just do the best you can and then do better,
Yes.
then that's all that
And
really
every
matters.
child deserves someone to expect a lot of them.
Because they can do it.
Yes. To achieve their potential.
Absolutely.
Find out their purpose.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you so
thank
much for
you.
coming
Guys,
by.
we're at 3 minutes. You blew the 3 minutes out of the water.
I'm sorry, but it was fun talking to you.
Yes, you
I
too.
appreciate you so much for coming in.
I'm looking forward to the auction.
Oh.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. We're looking forward to your bidder number. Seeing that paddle.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Guys, Mayor Frank, there she is, Anderson County Mayor. I mean,
Wow.
You know,
we got celebrities up in here, y'all.
told you. And listen, that's one of my surprises. Mayor Frank, Anderson County is so fortunate to have you as our mayor. And,
Absolutely.
You know, she supports, gosh, I don't know, if we do 30 events a year, she's at 20 of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she just
Absolutely.
is.
supporting everyone in their endeavors. And I think that's so important for, elected officials, because they are of the people, right? To be part of functions and supporting those things in and around the community. So wow, what a great honor that St. Mary's has to have them, for us to be able to take a few minutes, more than 3.
Yeah,
but
I told her 3. You went like 12.
I'm sorry, but it was really fun to talk to her. She's so easy to talk to.
She is.
And she's really in for the cause. She has her own children that have gone through St. Mary's and has been seeing successes here. And, like she said, it's about the whole student here. And that's what we're fostering. St. Mary's fosters is the whole child. And it's an experience for not just academics, but to learn more about yourself, right? And how to best be a part of the community, a good pillar of the community. And I think that's what we would all want for our children. It's for them to grow up, have a good foundation, but grow up and be good stewards in our community and represent, our communities and our families the best way possible. And I think that's what we see here with St. Mary's. And I think that anybody, any of the parents that we have of students or former students, that's what they're going to say. It's that this is a foundation, and it's not for just the rich kids.
No.
And it's not just for a certain demographic. It's for all children of all denominations. You do not have to be Catholic to go here. You don't have to have a Catholic background to go here. They don't force you into becoming Catholic to be here. But they do have a faith-based education system.
Yeah, which is phenomenal. Which in if you think about it, it just lays the foundation, right? And that's what's important. What they're doing here. You heard Mayor Frank talk about it. She talks about a foundation. She talks about her kids when they got to college. I mean, as parents, isn't that what we want? Like, we want them to learn so when they get to college, they don't struggle. Because here's the thing. In college, like, you don't learn everything you need to learn in high school, but you need to learn how to do research, and you need to learn how to write. Right? I mean, you just do.
And to type, and to edit, and to critically think. And these are all things that are founded here. We're going to use it again. Foundations are laid right here to make it easier when you get to high school. This is only to 8th grade. St. Mary's only goes to 8th grade. So what we would consider to be middle school, the end of middle school, 9th grade being high school. And that's what we're looking at, setting the standard, setting the stage for kids to really, really succeed in the future, and they do it in such a great way, in such a nice environment, a good environment, a wholesome environment that is safe, that is faith-based, and that I think for a lot of people would agree, is just solid. Maybe that's a good word for it. It's a solid base.
So you want to talk about that real quick?
Yes. So
I'm going to go to the restroom real quick while you talk about how there's 100 pieces of this.
Yes. So if you love watching us, and thank you for watching us, but we have some really fun items that are up for bid right now. And if you go to this website right here and register, that's the Bidding for Good. And that is the platform for the silent auction. And we have, I'm going to tilt you down, right behind me, all of those lights right there. And then even some over there, all of that is full of silent auction items. But we have a silent auction going on now. So you just go to the website, register to bid, and you can bid and win, potentially, any of those items. What fun! And you can do that from the comfort of your home. Again, you don't have to be part of St. Mary's to participate in the auction tonight. We would love to see your pile number in there and supporting in any way that you can. We will also be hosting a live webcast auction, which we haven't done in a really long time, where we're going to be, you can see us and you can hear us and you can chat with us. And we'll also be doing a raise the paddle later on as well. So there's many, many ways to give. The best way is to also get something in return sometimes. And that's what we're doing right now until 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock is when your final bid has to be in. So really, I'd say 7:59.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Get them in early.
Get them in. And what's so neat about this platform is that, just like with us, when you're outbid, you'll receive an email to let you know, ding, 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 I've been outbid. So you can go back in and bid again. So again, eBay style bidding, you can put a max bid in, just like our own website and our own platform that you're used to. And if you're new, then we hope we can get used to this. This is a good way to start.
Yeah. And what I'd like to hear from, we've got a few people watching, is I know you can't click on that, but you should see it in the comments. I want to make sure you can get to that, get access to that.
That's a lot to type.
Yeah, I don't want you to have to worry about it. Next year, I think we need to get something a bit easier. I've got an idea. Yeah, I've got an idea for that. But I wanted to go over just some of the things that you can bid on. First Communion Package, the works.
Ooh.
So that sounds pretty cool. The current bid's at $75. Now, all of the kids' first, second, third, fourth grade artwork that they do is coming up. Fourth grade's Christmas nativity scene that they did is coming up.
And listen, you don't have to be a parent to be interested in children's art.
That's right.
I know last year I got outbid. It was hefty bidding. So I was bidding against the parent of some second grade art that I just fell in love with. It was really sweet. And it was in the color scheme that I liked. And I just fell in love with it. So you don't have to be a parent in order to bid on these types of things. It just has to, it just has to fit with what you like.
That's right. Some aquarium tickets. I'm going to assume probably Ripley's, believe it or not. Art supplies basket. Via like $255. Okay. Let's the beauty bundle. I don't know.
Oh, a child's birthday party at the Children's Museum. If you have a birthday coming up, what a great idea to go down to the Children's Museum down here in Oak Ridge and and have this package so you can host your party there.
That's a good idea. Car pampering kit, so you can clean your car. Comprehensive estate planning package. We've sold this multiple times before. Can't tell you how important it is. Being in the business we're in, we get it. We understand. You want to make sure you get in on that.
Ooh, dinner and a movie. I'm not sure what exactly that entails, but
dinner and a movie.
I get that part.
It's a dinner and a movie.
Right. So it's probably maybe some gift cards to maybe Calhoun's or maybe
it would be cool
or,
if it's like old VHS tapes, like Lady and the Tramp Disney VHS tape with like some hot tamales and maybe like
spaghetti.
Skittles.
It would have to be spaghetti if it's Lady and the Tramp.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Sour Patch Kids.
And some milk duds.
The milk duds.
That would be great. I'd like that. Yeah, absolutely. But you can click on those items. They'll expand so you can read more about it. So you know exactly what you're bidding on. So we're just giving you some highlights of some lead lines here. Ooh, a golf package.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's this one? That golf package is Golf for Four at the Oak Ridge Country Club. Ryan George, where are you?
I don't know, man.
I think we need to try to get a hold of him.
There's a golf package, Tennessee National.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gourmet coffee basket.
Kayaking trip.
Kayaking trip. Homemade spring wreath. It's a guy thing. I didn't go look at some of these.
I know. They're really interesting sounding.
Kindergarten art.
Ooh, how about this one? Everybody's going to like this one. Lottery and whiskey.
That's right.
Yes.
So that's just to name a few. We'll get a few more to you here in a minute. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually go get a little bit of food before we have to go on stage. And we don't have that much time. Actually.
No, we don't.
I've got 8 minutes. So,
okay, so
you want to go ahead and get live? I'll talk to you for a minute.
Okay, so we'll see you in a little bit, guys. And enjoy. I'm going to go feed my face.
And I'm back. So I think Natalie's going to get me a little bit of food there. It's coming up pretty soon. We're behind schedule a little bit, but I will tell you this: I still think that the silent auction is still set to close at 8. So you're going to want to get your bids in. You're going to get your bids in now. The silent auction. You guys are super quiet. Not a lot of comments coming in tonight. Is anybody out there watching, or am I just kind of talking to the screen now? I don't know. You guys are having fun. Because I'm going to tell you, the almost 200 people that are here, they are having a ball. You can see. Again, guys, we're in Oak Ridge, Tennessee at the 2010 Gala of Lights. Super fun event. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. We hope you're having fun. I'm going to go see what food they have. Hopefully you have gotten something to eat or you're about ready. Pretty soon we'll go live auction, but for now, I want you to make sure you go to that link right there. Make sure that you are bidding on the side of the auction. We'll be right back with you. You're having terrible.
Oh, my bad.
Huh? Yeah, that one. I didn't see that one.
They're on the table. That's really good takeout.
Hey guys, it's getting close. We're getting close.
Only got 10 minutes to get.
Yeah, you got like 10 minutes. Marlene, donate and bid online. Wish we could be there. Good luck and hope this is another success. Thank you, Marlene. We appreciate that very much. Very much so. Hey, I want to see. If you're bidding, I want you to type in here, hey, I'm bidding right now. I want to know. I want to know. Got a little announcement coming up here. We got about 9 minutes left. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys. Cleaning out my teeth. We had some fabulous bratwurst tonight with sauerkraut and some sauteed vegetables and German potato salad and noodle salad and let's see what else. There's too much. It was wonderful. And this German chocolate cake that was bigger than my head. I mean, it was probably one slice was this tall. Amazing. Delicious. So excuse me. Pardon me right now. But guess what? So we were coming close to the silent auction items closing, right? So if you haven't bid yet on those items and you're interested in bidding, go now. Get your bids in at 8 o'clock. That's when bidding ends. There's no more bidding after that. So get your bids in now. Search through those items. They have a ton of items.
Hello.
Hold on one
Sorry
second.
to interrupt your bad news here, and I know you guys are all enjoying right now.
But just a reminder, you got 10 minutes to get your bids in. So if you need to take a break between eating your bratwurst and your awesome side, the cucumber salad, and go ahead and make your bid, do so. And remember, the premiere auction ends at 8:10. But before I let you get back to eating, we have a special guest on the phone.
Here we go. Y'all know who that is? Turtle Man! Thanks, Turtle Man. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for your donation tonight. And thanks, Turtle Gal. That's her artwork back here as well. Make sure you go get your bids in.
Yeah, that too.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
So we had just a small introduction from Turtle Man. His girlfriend has produced some art for us tonight, and it's up for auction. So go on there, take a look at what we have. Again, you have about 10 minutes left before the silent auction ends, and then 10 more minutes, so about 20 minutes, so really less than 20 minutes, but approximately 20 minutes for the premiere items, for them to end. So interested in any of those things, get on there, bid now, bid away. You do have people who are here that are bidding. You have other people online that are bidding, and then of course you guys. So let's make this a really great evening. Get your bids in. Find something that you like. There's something for everybody. If you like golf, there's at least two golf packages in there. If you like bubble baths, there's bubble bath stuff in there. If you like kids art, there's tons of kids art. Every grade has produced art, a class art, and you don't have to be a parent to go ahead and bid on those things. If it speaks to you, go ahead and bid and try to make it yours. I know last year I had a piece from, I think it was some second graders that I just fell in love with, and I really wanted it, and unfortunately I was outbid because I felt like there was probably a parent out there who wanted it more, so I let it go. But yeah, it's just one of those things that if it speaks to you, go ahead and put a bid down and see what happens. You might just get it and make it yours. So we will also be having our live auction that's happening here shortly as well. So get prepared for that. If you haven't registered, go ahead and register online at our website, jdsauctions.com. Let's see if I can find where to do that. Jed. Yeah, because he's here. No, our son is not here. Jason, get that. There we go. There we go. Yes. So go online now, register to bid before bidding happens so you don't run into any issues or anything like that. So you can bid, and you can bid on those live auction items. It's going to be webcast, so you'll be able to see the audience and hear Jason as he's auctioning at the same time, which is something that we haven't done in a really long time. So we're excited about being able to host that coming up here soon. I hope you guys are having a good night. We're having a great night. I'm full.
Look at this baby right here.
Oh my gosh.
This is like the most awesomest thing in the world.
This is his favorite. So if you out there ever want to gift anything to Jason, red velvet cake is his absolute favorite. He will not turn down a red velvet anything. So feel free to bring anybody in the office. We'll partake. So getting back to why we're here tonight, we are at St. Mary's School in Oak Ridge. We are here tonight at the Gala of Lights to raise money to keep the school open. Not that it's closing, but to help fund the school, and as well as bridge the gap for tuition for children. So you don't have to be Catholic to go to St. Mary's. You don't have to be rich to go to St. Mary's. You don't have to be anything but a kid and a parent who wants a great education for their child to come to St. Mary's. And, you know, if you have a hard time paying that tuition, or you don't think that that's within your reach or your goal to be able to pay for private education, think again. St. Mary's, and that's what we're doing tonight, is raising funds so every child can come to St. Mary's, regardless of their financial situation, regardless of their denomination. It's a faith-based education. It's a great foundation. We've heard from parents, we've heard from Mayor Frank. If you are just tuning in, she came in and her kids, her boys have gone to St. Mary's and sing their praises as a great foundation school, setting them up to do better things and easier things in college and in high school. You know, it just was a really great place for them. She also mentioned, you know, when kids mess up, that this is a place that fosters love and understanding and helps children and kids work through those things and work through them in a positive way and to a positive outcome, so they can be good stewards in our community, right? And I think that as a parent, I know that with being a parent to our 8-year-old, that's very important, is in the future that he's a good member of society, and that, you know, that he's law-abiding, and that he has a good foundation and understands, you know, what it is to be a good person. And that's what we're doing here tonight, is helping kids see that, regardless of their situation. Our Raise the Paddle later on tonight is also going to be about helping kids with food, with lunch, to ensure that every child has lunch and has the ability and opportunity to have a meal, a good, solid meal during their school day. And that's so important. I think that as just not even parents, but as people in general, we can all come together and agree that, you know, food is very, very important, and having a good meal is extremely important, especially for a child who is in school. You know, it helps their brains and it helps with their energy, so they can go out and play and they can learn. And you know, we want to help those kids as the best way we can. And that's what we're doing here tonight. And thank you, guys, for showing up and being here with us. We so appreciate you. And if you would like to bid, please go ahead and register at jdsauctions.com to bid on our live auction items. And then, of course, we have the silent auction items that are
pretty much closed.
I
think they're all. I think they're just ended there. I think so.
That was open. I don't know. I closed it. It just.
Hang on, guys. So they will slow down the connection.
I think it's a ghost. It's ghosting. So just a ghost window.
So we've got about 8 minutes. And what we're going to ask you to do is go over, you know what, Natalie? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and post the direct links in the comments.
Oh, nice. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So what Jason's doing is just going to post a direct link. So you can just go ahead and click on that. You don't have to go in and type in anything. Hopefully it's directly to that specific auction, which is the St. Mary's Gala auction. If you haven't registered, go ahead and register now. This is a good time to do that. And make sure that you are not only registered for our website, but also registered for that one auction. It's a twofold registration that you need to go through. It only takes a couple minutes. No big deal. If you hopefully you won't run into any issues there. Oh, there it is. It just popped in.
So that's the link. You should just be able to click on it. You don't have to worry about trying to type all of that information in, but you should just be able to click on that. Natalie, what we need to do now is we're going to get your computer set up.
Sure.
And then I'm going to get the video prepared, so that way we'll have that essentially
ready to go.
Yeah. So guys, just hang on just for a second here. Oh, there's a video. That's interesting. We're just going to try something here for a second. I wonder if it'll do this. Let's try and see. Again, there's no rules tonight. You know, we're just kind of. There we go. Beautiful. Yes.
Oh, great! So then you guys can see when we have it.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome. Technology is so great. Thank you, COVID,
Jason,
for showing us that.
I thought you said
That technology really can be helpful. I hate COVID, everything else. But that one piece was pretty doggone awesome.
Yeah. Because I'm awesome too.
There's that.
Ah.
COVID.
All right.
I'm playing.
So you go away.
Oh, okay.
You go work
Okay.
on your stuff.
I will be back. You will see me on the chat when you come to our auction at jdsauctions.com. Right there. That link right there. You click on that, register, come to the auction. You can chat with me live. If you have any questions or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to answer what I can. And bid away. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the chat room.
Okay. All righty. So she's going to get you set up. Now, just a reminder, you cannot bid on this particular video. Okay. Because right now you guys are either watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube. One of the two. What we want to get you to do here in a few moments. Now, I guess you could technically go ahead and open the ring. Yep, she's going to go ahead and open up the ring so you can see the video from there. So basically, you'll move from this particular video over to Natalie's feed from there. Well, remember, you're going to actually go up there. Well, after for the video. I got you. Okay. Yeah. All right. How about that? Hang on with us here, guys. Move around a little bit. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Nah, it's okay. It's good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. You could, possibly. I just can't see what you can see. Oh, I'm still on camera. Ha ha! I was up here dancing away. Okay. Hello. Yes. So Natalie is going to. We're going to try something here. How long is the cord there?
Pretty long, so you're good.
Right on. How's that, my dear?
Oh.
You can see what? Hang on.
There we go.
Like that better? All right. So, again. Well, I'm sorry. They're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah. So, again, here in just a moment, I want you to leave this video, and I want you to go over to that link, which you should be able to see it. If you're on the St. Mary's page, you should just be able to click on that link, and it's going to take you over to the auction. And the video feed, is the video broadcasting now? All right. So the video should be broadcasting over there. And the reason I want you to go there is so you can participate, okay? I want you to be able to bid, and in order to do that, you've got to be over on that link. So I'm going to actually type that in here. All right, so there we go. If you wish to bid or donate, please go to the above auction link. Okay? There we go. Hope you guys are having a good time tonight. I'm just like, we're just jamming over here. We got 11 people watching it. No one's commenting though, so I was hoping to see a decrease in watchers to go over to you. Do you have anybody watching over there? Okay, so you've got one person that's came over. Good. Yep. And so we went down to 10. So there's 10 of you that can go over to the link now and go ahead and go watch the auction. You're going to be able to see and hear everything over there just like you can see and hear everything here. Does anybody have any questions before we start? Anybody at all? Any questions? I want to make sure everybody understands how to be able to bid. And make sure you're over at that link. Okay. Now, Natalie, you got the. Okay, good. I want to make sure you have the video ready, so when it's time, then you can easily access it. And I think it's getting close to being game time, guys. It's pretty much showtime. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let me get my microphone. How's that? That's a good chocolate chip cookie, by the way.
You ate the whole thing. I was pretty sure.
Hey, look. You snooze, you lose, man. I don't know what to tell you. She's mad because I ate the last chocolate chip cookie. All right, this is next year. Yeah. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're getting super close. Super close. Get ready. Make sure you're on the auction link. Go to jdsauctions.com. There, click on the St. Mary's. My bride's back there. Say hi, Natalie. She's ready. We're ready. All right. Make sure you hop off of this video, go over to jdsauctions.com, get logged in. Say again. You got video over there. You can see, like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. See that camera? That's the camera you're going to be watching. We got video here. We got video everywhere. What's up, Walt Cade? That's my buddy right there, man, from Texas. Walt Cade, Texas Storage Wars. Good to see you, man. I miss you, buddy. Hope you're well. I don't have my walkout music. Okay, we're getting even closer now. Make sure you are on the right video so you can participate if you want. We have 5 items that we're selling tonight. That's right. Yeah. Now listen, you don't have to bid if you don't want to, but you can watch it from over there. Watch it over at JD's site. Okay. It's your opportunity to be able to bid, to be able to donate, to give if you'd like. We just want to make sure you have that opportunity. That's all. That is. Love your suit. Oh, thanks, Kim. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Our online auction is now closed. We do have some bidding wars that are still going on, so that's really great for the school. But at this point, we're going to start moving towards our live auction. And I hope everyone's very excited.
Woohoo!
Some of our sisters are acting as proxies tonight, so they get to join in tonight. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm going to introduce our auctioneer. Jason Diehl is the founder of JD's Auction in Clinton, and they have been, with his wife, Natalie, have been working in the auction business for over 20 years now. And St. Anne's has been privileged to work with JD's for the past 5 or 6 galas. And every year they come and provide our event with an exciting and entertaining live auction. And we thank them for that. And so now I'm going to pass the floor over to JD's for our live auction. I hope everybody enjoys.
Are y'all ready? Thank you for that sweet introduction. I got up 3 times to sit back there. No. Listen, the entertainment value tonight is exactly what you paid for. If you're not happy with it, I'll be happy to give you your money back and come and see it tonight. But you didn't pay anything to come see it. First, thank you so much for having Natalie and I back again this year. We do, pre-COVID, we did 30 events a year for different organizations, and I gotta tell you, St. Mary's is always one of our favorites. Absolutely. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all so much. Now, tonight's special. Tonight's different. It's got a different feel to it. If you can't feel it in the air, it does. We've got, for the first time ever, we are streaming this thing live. If you wondered what we're doing up here by the computer, Natalie and I have been conversing with everybody at home because we want to make sure you guys are part of this event as well. because they can't be here. Because of the restrictions, because of other things, but it's just a super cool environment and a super cool opportunity. We can thank Tobin for that. One good thing that came out of it is we have an opportunity to bring other people to the event that couldn't make it. So, we've got about 5 things that we're going to sell you. It's an opportunity for you to buy some super cool items. One of the things that I didn't figure out is who's going to go get the item and bring it up here. Can we get some? Yes, of course. Beautiful. All right. Now that is once an online bidding. We don't have a screen up for this particular portion. So, you have your microphone there? I would love if you do like we normally do. You tell it, and I sell it. I just made that up. Tell it. It kind of works. It works. All right, Natalie's going to get her microphone. Are you guys having a good time tonight? I mean, really, what a unique and awesome opportunity. All right, Natalie, thank you.
Everybody hear me all right?
Yes.
Awesome. So the first spot is
Going to be walking up here in just a second. Here we go.
keep talking, Jason.
Come on out. I mean, I had my one joke. You tell us. I don't have another. I don't have anything else. You tell me prepared for that.
Okay, so for our first custom 300-piece puzzle. That's a very large puzzle once it's finished. I don't imagine. 300 pieces.
Is that what she's walking around a photo of, right? Wow, incredible. I don't know if I can make 400. I mean, keep real. 300 pieces puzzle, unbelievable. Here we go. Yeah. What? You get a picture photo. Wow. Even more remarkable. All right, here we go. What do you think? We're going to be right here. Let's go with this house. We're going to get this house. Get this house where 1,000, 2,000, where we get to 2,000, let's see, 2,000. I got 1,000 here. We're 1,500. 15 to go. With the 1,500. On 1,000 to back. Look at 1,500. Where you get 15 to 1,500. 15. Make sure you see it. Only got one tonight. 1,500. Put the 1,100 in. I got 1,000. 11 to go. 11. Take the serve. 12. Down with 12. 13. Let's go with 13. 14. You know with 14. 14 now 15. 15. Where you get 15 now 16. 16 now 17. 17. Give me 17 now 18. 18 now 19. 19. Where you get 2,000. 21. Give me 21. Give me 21. Take 21. Now 22. 3. Put it 23. Give me 20. Turn. So what you doing? 23, 23, let's go with the 23, give me 23. 23, 24, give me 24, give me 24, that's 25. Hey, look at 25, honey, give me 25, 25, 26, 7, give me 27, give me 20. Hey, bro, this is right. Hey, focus, come on, 27, 27, now 28, give me 28, and 9. Hey, give me 29, give me 29, 29, hey, 29, hey, 3,000, let's go. Put it 31, I'm 3 back here, 31, 3,100, put it 31, 31, now 2, now 3, put it 33, put it 33, put it 33, now 4, now 5, hit 35, 100, let's go. Put it 35, put it 35, 35, 36, now 7, hit 37, give it 37, give it 37, 3,700, now 38, now 9, hit 39, 39, 38 and a half, 3,900. 3,900. 3,900. I got 3,800. 39. She might not come back soon. Sir, I'll take you away. I'll make a deal with you. I know what he said. I know what you said. I've been an officer for a while. I know what that means. Here's the deal. I won't ask you the rest of the night, but 39. I won't. I'll make a deal with you. You want to 39? Thank you. Okay, I like the way you think. Hold that thought. This is incredible. Hang on. I'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Play a commercial or something. Oh, this is killing me. Hang on. Okay, here's the deal. Sister's going to do 2 of them. And we just sold one for 4,000 right here, and another one for 4,000. For a total of 8,000. Give it a round of applause. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let them give you chills, you go down. Tell you what. That's easy. All right. Here we go. Is that number 3? We're running out of stuff here. I can do this all night, but let's try to do it. Okay. Now let's go.
Uh-oh, I'm on. Okay. Check this one out, everybody. It's Asheville Getaway. Enjoy a weekend exploring the best of Asheville, North Carolina. Trip includes a 2-night stay in the Hilton at Biltmore Park and 2 tickets to the Biltmore Estate. How wonderful. Springtime at Biltmore with all the flowers. You can go horseback riding, visit the vineyards. I've never been there. You can take me. I'll be your second. But I would love to go.
I said no, sorry.
Oh man, I fit nicely in a small suitcase.
Well, they have one chair over here.
All right, everybody, let's go to Asheville.
Well, yeah, you guys were close enough to Asheville. It's a nice little day trip to Gala. You guys know all about Asheville Valley except on. Yes. All right, Asheville trip. How many is it for? I'm sorry. For 2? For 2. All right, here we go. Starting along right here. Let's go with 1,000. Where's the 1,000? Don't need with the 1,000. 500. Let's just go. 500. Ready? 5. 750. What if it's 750? Get it 750. 750. Now 750. Now 1,000. Now 1,250. 1,500. 15 to go with 15. 15. Now 1,750. What if it's 17.5? 17.50. I've got 1,500. Asking for $1,750. I'll break it down for you. 17.5. 17.50. What if it's 17.50? I got 15 sheets. What to look at? Man, I don't know. There's a fly around. I didn't want to wait a minute. 17.50. Take it, sure. 1,800. 1,800. I got 17.50. 1,800 to go. What about 18? What about 18? Give it 18. Give it 18. Give it 18. 17.50. I have. Where's 18? 18. 2,000. Now 21. Where's 21 going? 21. Give it 21. Hey, 21. Where are you? 21. Give it 20. So we're talking about the Biltmore. Let's go 21. Then when he looks in, let's get $2 grand. Give it 21. Hey, 21. Give it 21. Give it 21. Go on, sir. You got this. What time? What if it's take the million? What if it's 21? Give it 21. Hey, 20. 24, I've got it now, 22. What is it, 22? Give it 22. 21 I have. Where's 22? Anywhere give me 21. What if it's 22? Give it 22. I've got 2,100. 2,200. Last call. 22, give it 22, and I have 2,200. What? What? There's no rules tonight. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. 21. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Mary, hang on a second. Hang on. Be right back. This is not part of the script, by the way. Okay. Where was my back? Somebody was over here. We actually had 2 packages. 2 packages. And then it broke this on me. I don't know. How does this girl? I've got one sold for $2,000. I'm going to say $2,000. I've got another package. I want to send another couple to Asheville. Who wants to go? First hand up. $2,000. You know what the value is? It's right there. What is that? It's 100% from Red Cross. 100%. The other. Who wants the other package? Who wants the other package? We have one more package ready to go. All right. We'll come back and we'll sell it. All right, here we go. We'll sell the second package. We got 2 packages. We're going to sell it to you. Let's go 500. Where you at? I know you're going 5. Why not 5? I'll go 5 for 750. We're going to 750. Get it 750. We're going to 750. 750 now 1,000. We're going to 1,000. Where you get 1,000? We're going to 1,000 over here. We're going to 1,000. Same package. $1,000. $1,000. Would have been 1,000. Could have been 1,000. Would have been 1,000. It would have been 1,000. Would have been 1,000. Where? I've got 750. Where's $850? $850. Everybody in here to Ash? Y'all been to Ash? $850. $850. $850. $850. Now $950. $950, sir. $950. I've got 850 over here. What about 900 seats to be saved? 900, thank you. Now 1,000. We should be 1,000. 1,000. I've got 900 over here asking for 1,000 anywhere. $1,000. That's probably $500 a piece. What are 1,000? What are 1,000? 1,000? 1,000? Each one, let's go with you. My wife said, $1,000 anywhere. Last and final call here for $1,000. Sold it right here for $900. Put it on the number. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. We're going to do this.
That's a better idea.
Talking about.
That's a better idea. Okay, the next item we have is a wine tasting party for 20. So treat your friends, family, and fellow wine lovers to a private wine tasting for up to 20 people in the classroom of our store. That's the wine tasting of the wine, Total Wine and More. They will host an event that is certain to impress you and your guests. Enjoy a tour of the land and learn about the famed appellations and great varietals that make each region so unforgettable. Taste a variety of our premium and selected wines and discover hidden treasures in the wine region of your choosing. One of our wine experts will present and discuss each delicious wine during our 2-hour class, which can be arranged as a seated class style or more casual walk-around event. Total Wine and More will provide all necessary swimwear and educational handouts for tasting notes. That sounds like a fun thing, and guess what? I'm also free if anybody needs another. I'm available anytime, just call. Anytime, I'm available.
Get in my messing up my microphone.
I know, I'm sorry.
Total Wines?
Total Wine.
For 20 people, you can do a walk around, you can do a sit down, you can do whatever you want. You can pick your region even. Wow. All right, let's go. Let's turn them on right here. What do you think? We'll do 1,000. Hey, we'll do 1,000. We'll do 1,000. We'll do 1,000 where? 1,000. We'll do 1,000. We'll do $1,000. 1,000. We'll do 1,000. What's 500? Let's go. 500 for 20 people. $500. What do we 5? Now 1,000. We'll do 1,000. We'll do 1,000. We'll do 1,000 where? 1,000. I've got $500. Asking for $1,000 for 20 people. $1,000. What are it? 1,000. Man, are you dealing with those 19 other people? Is that our dilemma right now? Are we struggling to get 19 more friends? Really? Because here's 18. There's 17. We're getting closer, right? I've got $500. Let's do 600. $600. 6. Now 7. We're 7. With the 7. With the 700. With the 7. With the 7. Now 8. Would have been 800. Would have been 800. Would have been 800. I'm 700 over here. I'm asking for 800. $800. Would have been 8. Thank you, sir. Now 9. Would have been 9. Would have been 9. 8. 9. Would have been 900. Would have been 900. I've got 800. 900 where? Think about it. You can use it as an office piece. 900. 900. Anywhere. 900. I've got 8. Asking for 9. 900. Anywhere. Last and final call. 900. I thank you now. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000, sir. 1,000. Now 1,100. 11. 1,100. You got 1,000. I need 11. Would have been 11. Could have been 11. Could have been 1,100. Last time. Remember. 1,100. Anywhere. Last and final call for 1,100. Sold it right here, $1,000, sir. Thank you so much. Number 004. We're going to take about 2 minutes. Hang right with us. Opportunity to get you a drink while we get you set up. We'll be right back with you. So just hang tight just for a second. Could be other things.
I'm sorry.
It worked out. It's okay. Yep. Yep. Hey guys, taking this little pause here, just for a second. These are so much fun. I love them. So much fun. You do it.
The whole journey of life is a journey of preparation, to see, to feel, to understand the beauty of what lies ahead, of that homeland towards which we walk.
I'm Dave Beck. My wife and I have 2 children. We were looking for a school. Our son started here, and we asked around to come here and also talk to Smoke Ridge teachers in 9th grade and ask them who were the best prepared students for 9th grade in Smoke Ridge High School. And the answer came back to a person, St. Mary's. We found that to be very encouraging for academics. However, the other piece of the puzzle is St. Mary's teaches the whole child and teaches children how to be a good person. We found that very important.
Hello, my name is Michelle Evans, and I have 2 children that attend St. Mary's School, Mariah and Solomon Evans. We've been together as a family since Mariah was in kindergarten and Solomon was in grade. And we chose St. Mary's after looking at some of the other teachers here, we love the system, and we love the curriculum. We feel like we are quality education.
St. Mary's School is a warm and loving environment for children and values. Teachers and staff provide academic and life lessons to realize their full potential. The value of Catholic education is more than just to read, write, and calculate. The values they teach us to understand Christian values throughout their life. St. Mary's prepares students to be good, productive members of society.
So the question that we were asked today was, what do we love about St. Mary's? I'm not really sure how to answer that in a short period of time because frankly, we love everything. Over the last 5 years, it's become more apparent that it's also for the indescribable love and support that we all give to all of our children. The kids know that and they thrive. The kids are learning an environment where the teachers and the entire St. Mary's school team know and love our kids individually. The students feel safe, loved, supported, and as such they thrive and they learn incredibly watch, and we will forever be grateful to the St. Mary's team for teaching, guiding, directing, and loving kids.
Hey, this is Chris Romanowski. I am class of 2011 from St. Mary's. So 10 years of experiences, and our children for the quality of education. I couldn't say enough about the quality of education for teachers. They really pour their life into you, their heart and soul. It really feels like a family. But I also can't say enough good things about the faith life. I'm really appreciative of the Dominican sisters and all they do for the students and Catholic faith. One of my favorite things about St. Mary's was the science fairs. We do science fairs from 5th grade to 8th grade at St. Mary's, and I enjoyed every bit of those, doing a whole bunch of different things. I kind of got me kick-started on the careers in aerospace engineering, so now I'm working for the Air Force in Tennessee, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and this year I'm spending a year getting a graduate degree at the University of Notre Dame, so right now working in a wind tunnel. This is a Monaco wind tunnel. I can't say enough about how much St. Mary's kind of about how much passion for science and Mrs. Shega really pushed me as a student, math and science, Mrs. Lau, and all the great teachers there. St. Mary's is just fosters knowledge-seeking, so knowledge seeking I want the best for St. Mary's, and can't say nothing about St. Mary's. I want the best for St. Mary's, and I still think it's incredible.
I love St. Mary's because I love the awesome teachers that I have and all the new friends that I made. And my favorite class is gym and music because we like to learn a lot and learn new songs.
Hi, my name is I absolutely love this school and love our sweet little children here at the school. This is a place where we can practice our faith. We are not just a school, but a family here.
My favorite thing about St. Mary's is the caring teachers. They've taught me how to show Christ-like behavior, and they're always willing to help me when I need help.
Hello, my name is Gabriel McCallum Bluetooth. I have been at St. Mary's since moving here. I have made amazing memories. My favorite memory is the first time I heard about Jesus from my teachers. It was emotional and touching.
I've been teaching at this amazing school for 25 years. I cannot imagine working anywhere other than right here at St. Mary's. St. Mary's has always had a loving and caring family atmosphere. I'm honored to be part of this community and love working with our students. I feel privileged to work alongside the Dominican sisters and the hardworking, committed faculty and staff. St. Mary's School is truly one of a kind, where Christ is present in our everyday interactions among students and teachers. I love my job.
My favorite memory about St. Mary's is going to Washington, D.C. I was able to spend time with my friends outside of school and learn more about my country. This is only one reason I love St. Mary's School.
My name is Morgan, and I am in 6th grade. Something that I love about St. Mary's are the extracurricular activities.
My name is Xavier. My favorite memory from St. Mary's is walking through the hallways because the air is always clean and sweet. The teachers always make learning fun in numerous ways, and that has taught me to love all the subjects. I love because it always tastes fresh and it's always fun. St. Mary's has influenced my life by helping me along the way, no matter what. I really like the teachers and staff because they are kind and are always willing to help. It is very true that St. Mary's is where the journey begins.
Hi, my name is Leilani. I love St. Mary's because of the teachers that are willing to help all the students. The teachers are kind and make learning fun. My favorite subject is art because Miss Loudon always gives us fun projects to do. And they have learned so much.
When I grow up, I would like to be a marine biologist.
Build a robot.
You want to build a robot suit when you grow up?
When I grow up,
I want to be a coach.
I want to be a zookeeper when I grow up.
Quiero ser un chef. I want to be a chef when I grow up.
I want to be, when I grow up, when I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a professor. I would like to be a real estate agent. I'm going to be a doctor. When I grow up, I want to be an aviator. It's like the British Gloucester Native. I want to be a train engineer. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a train engineer.
Where the journey matters.
Where the journey matters.
Thank you, Timothy. Kendall, could you ask Pam Phillips and her crew to come out, please? And thank you, Allison, for doing that. That's, oh my gosh, that was awesome doing that. That smells so good. Let's see if there's nothing. Okay, well, we wait for them to come. So I know we have at least 3 alumni present in the room, and I want to call them out. So Father Chris Michelson is an alumnus of St. Mary's, a son of this parish, and he probably found his vocation while at St. Mary's School. So Father Chris, thrilled to have you with us. We also have who is a daughter of the parish, who graduated St. Mary's School. I'm sure those seeds were sown while you walked through these halls. So, sister, we're proud to have you with us. I know we have Tetsie Barnes, our P3 teacher, who is an alumnus. We have Trey Phillips. We have, where is Issa Zomertic? Issa, are you here? Yeah, there she is. And are there any other alumni here? Tennessee! Have alumni come back and serve, part of the spirit of St. Mary's, all of you serving in many different ways, so thank you. Pam Phillips of the Buffalo Mountain Crew, and Len and all the team, that was an amazing meal, amazing. So we will go out and visit Pam and Len and the whole team. They are just located a few miles down the road on the turnpike. So Buffalo Mountain Grill, superb. Thank you so much. A couple of years ago, Amanda Weisskopf told me about a military tradition of having a missing man table, someone who was present here at the last gala that we had, who is not here today. So I remembered that, but I didn't think about it this time until I came in last night and noticed the table and saw some white. And I went, I know what she has done. And it was very touching. Sister Mary George was principal here, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years in the 90s, and she was actually principal when my sister taught here. My sister who dresses like me. We shop at the same store. But Sister Mary George taught in high school. She was the only sister that I had as a high school student, and then she was my sister's principal, and then she was my principal in Birmingham, Alabama. And she died on January 1st. Sister Mary George said of Ann Garrett, whom she respected so much, Ann Garrett was the second best English teacher in the world. Sister Mary George was the best. And it's interesting that they both died on the same day, so I just want to call attention and thank Amanda for doing that. I also have to say this. So we lost our development director in November, and my Gala girls started panicking. I did too, but I wouldn't let them know that. And Sister Mary George had just died on that. Sister Mary George, you loved St. Mary's School. You have got to find us the best development director possible. And it was weeks before anybody applied, but it was right after I prayed that prayer that we got 5 people. And we do have the best development director. Where's Michelle? We don't have you, Michelle. You go anywhere. Okay, so remember that video you just watched? Remember that video?
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. It is so nice to have this gym with lots of people here. Thank you for your support of St. Mary's in the many ways that it comes. If you look around, there are probably a million points of light in this gym. And they're not all the ones that are plugged into power. They're also the people sitting here. And we are very grateful for that. You know, light is a very important symbol in Scripture. So 3 weeks ago from today, we celebrated the Easter Vigil. And one of the readings there's 7 readings. You don't have to have all 7, but you have to have this one. How God lovingly freed his children from slavery in Egypt. And one of the ways that he guided them was by a pillar of fire. Now, sometimes I'm a little bit slow, but I think it was this year that I realized, pillar of fire, that Paschal candle is a pillar of fire. So in case most of you are younger than I am, but anyway, pillar of fire. So that pillar of fire burns for the 40 days of Easter, 50 days, 40 days of light, 50 for Easter. And it's also lit every time someone is baptized and at every funeral. So at the Easter Vigil, we walked in behind that pillar of fire and sang Christ our light 3 times, following that pillar of fire. Then we were given candles that were lit from the Paschal candle, and we renewed our baptismal vows. When we were baptized, someone from our family was handed a candle lit from that pillar of fire, and the priest said to our parents and godparents, "This light is entrusted to you to be kept burning brightly. This child of yours has been enlightened by Christ. He is to walk always as a child of the light. May he keep the flame of faith alive in his heart. When the Lord comes, may he go out to meet him with all the saints in the heavenly kingdom." That's what St. Mary's is all about. That's who we are. We have been entrusted the children given to our care to help them on their faith journey. And our work is not done until those children reach heaven. That is our goal. That is our job. That is our mission. It's a big one. It's a scary one. And it's an awesome one. Not only do we do that, but we also get to share with children how much God loves them. We get to open the world, the wonders of creation that he gave us. And we also get to teach them the dignity of the human person. Our children are angels. They're not saints, but boy, are they good kids. And for the most part, they do get the dignity of the human person. They know that they are created in the image and likeness of God, and they strive to see that in one another. And when they forget, we remind them. That's part of learning, isn't it? It's a very important part. So that's what St. Mary's is all about. So it's also the St. Mary's difference. Our children are with us for anywhere from 7 to 10 hours, 5 days a week, and they are permeated in that environment. So there is a St. Mary's difference. And how wonderful that this beacon, which is St. Mary's, is such an important part of their lives. Tonight I want to share with you a need at St. Mary's. The pandemic has affected all of us in adverse ways. It has affected several of our families, particularly those who work in the restaurant business. Not many people were going to restaurants, not many restaurants were open during the pandemic. So we have families who are paying less tuition this year than they paid in the past. Now, if families can't pay full tuition, how can we ask them to pay for cafeteria, to pay the $3.25 per lunch for the year? We can't do that. We also don't ask them to bring their lunch because we don't want to set up a class system. They are all children of God, so whether they can afford the cafeteria or not, we feed them. This year, our unfunded cafeteria lunches is $29,400. If you could do anything to help us to fund those lunches, it would mean so much to the students, to me, to the whole St. Mary's faculty and staff. So I'm going to ask Jason to come up and to help me with this. So our raise of hell tonight is for the unfunded lunches at St. Mary's. Thank you so much. And Jason, you don't need this.
Thank you. There's nothing I can say. $29,400. Listen, and I got an 8-year-old. I know he's got it, right? And he's a boy, and he eats a lot. You know, but most of us in here are fortunate enough to be able to pay the $3. We just are. But there's a lot of families that can't. And listen, no matter how cool tonight's event is, and it's awesome that we're back together, Father, we can see each other's faces. But what's important is why we're here tonight. That's what's important. So tonight, we have an opportunity to make a change. Very seldom are we afforded an opportunity to actually make a change. On occasion, God puts us in a place to enable us to make a change. Right now, I feel like we're in that place. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through a couple of different levels of an opportunity of what God's moving you to be able to chip away at that $29,000 deficit. So what I'd like to know, and it's really easy, if it's the first time you've ever been in one of these events, we're not going to ask you to do anything super hard. Just reach over, get your card that's got your bidder number on it. And when I say a number that you can afford or that you feel comfortable with contributing, just raise that card up. Or I'll call it scribe, I guess, or my clerk, ready to write down numbers now. I don't know if you can assist, maybe. Okay, perfect. We got a couple of them. So where I want to start is let's see if we can chip away at this thing pretty big. Is there anyone here tonight that can donate at the $7,500 level? Anyone here at all? It's okay. If you can't, it's okay. We've got several different levels. Hold on to your card. But I'd like to know, though, is there anyone here that can donate at the $5,000 level? Bidder number 008. Thank you so much. What a significant impact. What a significant emotional impact that makes at the $5,000 level budget. Is there anyone else? Anyone else at the $5,000 level? Because it's a big deficit. We gotta figure out how to get that. What about the $2,500? Is there anyone here that can contribute at the $2,500 level? Anyone? Right here. Bidder number 115, sir. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Sir, thank you. Anyone else at the $2,500 level? That's $7,500. We're getting close. We're chipping away. Anyone else? I know it's tough. You know, it's tough to think about kids. How about the $1,000 level? Anyone here tonight that can help right here, sir? Thank you. 015 at the $1,000 level. Sir, thank you. There's 077, sir. Thank you so much. Bidder number 069 at the $1,000 level, man. Thank you so much. Sir, there's 004 tonight. Thank you so much. 003. Give her a thank you so much. There's 016, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. 005. I'm coming to you, man, right now at 039. Thank you so much, man. And thank you. Bidder 047. What an impact you're making tonight, sir. Thank you. Bidder 021. Impactful stuff is happening in this room right now. I want you to know, bidder 070, sir. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Man in the back. Bidder 114, thank you so much. Wow, what a difference. I've got goosebumps again. Now to tell you, I don't get goosebumps very often. Maybe she don't know. I know she's still trying to get a billboard. Bidder 019. Bidder 019 at the $2,500 level. Give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. 019. $2,500. Thank you so much. I lost count. Sorry, you keep track. I forgot to tell you it's on that. English major here. Yes, I got it. Wow. You know what? Let's try it. What about the $500 level? Is there anyone here tonight who would like to go with $500? Right here. Bidder number 100. Thank you, man. Bidder number 100 at the $500 level. I'm going to work my way around this way. Here we go. And bidder number is 075. Man, thank you so much. 075 at the $500 level. In the back, I've got bidder 048, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Right here, bidder 061 at the $500 level. Thank you so much. Bidder 092 at the $500 level. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's work on this side. Here we go. Sir, 050 at the $500 level. Sir, thank you so much. Bidder 119, sir. I see you over there. Thank you so much. Bidder 078, man. Thank you so very much. 086, thank you so much. And right here, bidder 026. Thank you so much. And bidder 058 at the $500 level. Wow. Sure, thank you. Incredible. Incredible. Where's my MBAs at? Somebody have it? No, she's an English major too. How an English major? Why was up front? I was marketing up front. Oh, the MBA, I can say that because I can. Can you believe it? I mean, really. You know what? I got two more levels. What about the $250? Is there anyone here that feels compelled at the $250 and $50. Think about the lunches that $250 provides. Thank you. 032. Thank you so much, sir. Then 088. Thank you so much, sir. That's a $250 level. Wow, thank you so much. Anyone else? Anyone else? Amazing. Okay. Riders, get ready. Here we go. Oh, sir. 012. Thank you so much, sir. All right. I want everybody to have an opportunity to be able to give. Listen, I know what everybody knows. I'm from a coal mine town. I grew up nothing. Everybody can't afford the $3,000 or whatever it is dollar package. But here's what I do know. I can afford to donate $100. Put me down first. I don't have a bidder, but put me down at the $100 level. Riders, get ready. Let's go. Let's go. $100 level. Where you at? Right here. 053. Get a 053. Keep it going. Let's go. Get a 102. Thank you. 102 at the $100 level. Get a 098 at the $100 level. Here we go. Keep it going now. Get a 036 at the $100 level. And get ready. Here we go. 050 at the $100 level. Thank you so much for that. Anybody else over here? Oh, here we go. The number is 094. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Anybody else? There's 022. Thank you so much at the $100 level. Anybody else? Anybody else? I love you guys. I told Natalie, I told everybody online I'd do this for a living if I could. I just love, I have a strong passion for the ability to be able to do what I do. And I thank you all for the love and support that you've given Natalie and I. If you can afford $5, $10, they will not turn it down, please. Just let them know at checkout. Thank you for having us tonight. Have a wonderful night. Stay coming home. We will see you next year. Love you.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Natalie. You make the evening a lot of fun, and we are grateful. And thank you to everyone here.
Thanks, guys.
Your
See you, everybody.
generosity is